okay. That should let us start streaming pretty much immediately. I think. There we go. Yes, it does. Holy crap. That is actually... Wow. That is... Okay, low latency is awesome. Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to our live stream. Peek the Hat. I picked this baby up while I was in Kearney for the cranes. I don't know. You take it as you will. I wanted... So, the big thing is, ever since, like, the memes started with these things, I've wanted one of these hats. I get my own notifications for my own streams. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right. So, I wanted to get a hat. I wanted to get the, I'm not going to remember, Bass Pro Shop hat. Because ever since I started seeing, like, memes and crap about it, I was like, I gotta get one. And then I saw... And so I was there, I was at a Cabela's. They had all kinds of them. Of course, I've grabbed this one, and it was different than the other ones, because this one... is embroidered. It costs 3 times as much. Like a regular one's like $5. This costs like $15. And so I was like, all right, whatever. You know, it is what it is. You pay the fee. You call it good. So I bought it, and I'm trying to make this like some sort of story, like it's some sort of significance. I bought it. All right. I bought it, and that's the end of the story. Anyways, so I wanted to get a green one because I like the like I feel, in my opinion, anyways, the green one is like the signature. Like that's if you want a Bass Pro Shop hat, that's the signature. Whatever. I was unable to find an embroidered one. Why the heck I decided to get one at all, I will never know. That is. I ask myself that every time I buy anything that I don't need. Okay? That's just the way it is, I guess. Nevertheless, though, I bought it, and here we are. We're wearing it on the stream. Because why not? I could think of a few reasons why not, but... You know, it is what it is. Actually, it's still... Yeah, so I'm wearing a Bass Pro Shop hat for the stream. What you gonna do about it, punks? What am I saying? Please, just please. Thank you. Can I get close enough? No. No, I cannot. Anyways, what was I gonna talk about? Just got nobody. Okay, for one thing, nobody's watching the stream, and 2, nobody saw the Let's Play. So, Let's Play. God, there's no Let's Play. What am I saying? God, Doc, clear your head. Nobody saw the vlog. That's what I was trying to say. No one saw the vlog where I went to Kearney, so honestly, referencing people are going to be like, huh? What are you talking about? The vlog channel, schmucks. Actually, I should probably... Do I have that referenced below? In the description? I don't even know. These are important questions I probably should fix and answer. But, oh well. Anyways... I should be working on my book today, but instead I'm playing Minecraft. It's only for a few hours. What is it? It's 2:20 Central Time, so 4:20. Nice. That'll be a little before that. So 4:15, we'll call it quits. That'll give me a few hours to get some work done before dinner, and then I will work after dinner. So... there's that. I worked this actually. I'm actually so I don't know if I've talked about this, but I've gotten back into one of my old mobile games that I really like, Egg Inc. You don't want to know. It's just a stupid game where it's not okay. It's a stupid concept for a game, but I find it stupidly fun. Where you have a chicken farm and you push a button, chickens get shot out, and then they go into the little. Well, I shouldn't say little. Why did I put this here? Is there any particular reason? Why did I put it right there specifically? I personally don't see a reason for that. I really don't. And actually, we can do this. Please don't. Alright, so I want to actually point something out here. This feat bug is now fixed on Java. And, you know, I could see for certain builds that'd be very useful. But when you build a lot of stuff like I do, and honestly, you don't. And sometimes I don't care about, like, hiding the lighting. Like, obviously, every single floor and every single one of my skyscrapers is just lit up to high hell. It doesn't really matter to me. But you know what? I think I know why it was the way it was. But I honestly don't really care. I think it looks alright this way. I think what the plan was, I put it one back so that I could do one of these at the top. But it honestly doesn't bother me. And if we do that, I mean, we're going to light all this stuff up anyways, so the floors at some point. So it doesn't really matter. But having that, just that little bit of extra light on the outside. Mwah. What's fantastic? Is it just fantastical in Italian? I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Oh, crap. Okay. Is this how I want to do this? That's how we're doing it now, so. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I probably am not. I think it's this one. Yes, it'd be that one. Felicimo? Is that a word in Italian? What am I saying? What am I doing? Where's my life going? You're hearing my inner thoughts right now. Well, actually, no one's hearing my inner thoughts. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. You got to have friends. Actually, the real debate was when I was going to stream today. Not if. It was a real big question of when. Because I wasn't sure if Buck was going to stream today. And so I texted him. I'm like, hey, you stream today? He's like, if I do stream at all, it'll probably be tomorrow. I don't know if I should have said that. Well, no one's watching anyways. He told me what his plan was. And I'm like, all right, well then I guess I'll go use the restroom and then we'll get started. So I did that, and here I am. Here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now we're then breathing in to let it go. Don't you know where you are now? Why is the Victorious theme song in my head right now? It's the most random song ever. No, not like, I shouldn't say that. It's the most random song to be playing right now. I guess I was talking about Victorious earlier today. Because there was this girl on Hinge that had the same name as one of my coworkers, and he's like, I've never met a girl like that. I'm like, well, here you go. And then I thought one of the people in Victorious thought her name was the same name, but I was mistaken. That could be the only reason why I'd have Victorious on the brain today. Be the only reason. Also, what I should do is I should work on a new thumbnail. Because we've done a lot of work on that part of the city from where the thumbnail's taken, that vantage point. But that isn't even like where we're working anymore. Where we're working is here. I think I've settled on this is the area we're going to develop. Yeah, pretty sure I'm sold on that. These things are cool. Look at night. They really are. But so the question is, do we want to develop all the way around this loop here? I kind of want to, but I don't know if Kyle had like other stuff planned over here. So I don't want to start just building, and then Kyle's like, why did you build over here? And I'm like, expansionary policy? That's a joke, by the way, for the youngins. I mean, not for the youngins, for the oldins that are history buffs. I have no idea. Monetary, no. Expansionary policy. It probably refers to imperialism. Kyle would get that. He'd be very upset. But this is an empire, right? Actually, so what I can't wait for, so they're bringing editor mode to Bedrock. And for this world, it will be somewhat useful. Like I said, I have some plans for some areas I want to do that I could do with structure blocks, but I'm also limited. But the editor mode would make this so much easier, so much quicker. Basically, I just make a dome, like you make a sphere, because they're bringing right now it's all squares, and so I'll definitely probably use it for over there, because I want to make two cube dome. Well, anyways, so I would just set it to the diameter that I need, place it, make sure it's hollow, and boom, done. I think the issue would be though it's all encompassing, so I don't know if I can set it to a hemisphere. I'll have to do some experimentation on another world that I don't care about, because I mean, I'll have to make backups of this world obviously before I do something that drastic. But if it works, we can get that done like that, which would be amazing. It'd be fantastic to just get that done like that. God, I look stupid with a hat on and a polo. God, I look so freaking stupid. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Anyways. Moving on with life. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's... Why does it... My eyes playing tricks on me? What is going on here? I am off by one. What in God's name? I don't even know how that's possible, but fair enough. Alright. Reference point established. God. You know what? So building these kind of things in Minecraft has really taught me more than you would think, right? Like having proper reference points, making sure, because when I built this world, when I started it, I did not use reference points properly, or if I did, I did not triple check them. Nowadays, I'm somehow much better at doing reference point. Mother fricker. Sorry, I didn't anticipate that. Anyways, why do these feel smaller than the other ones? Something is not right. But I don't know how they couldn't be. Hold on. We gotta make everything reminiscent. We're gonna do. This is where math. This is some part the issues with. Oh, Ryan, hello. When did you comment? It doesn't tell me. Great. Sorry, I was. No one was in the chat for the longest time, and I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Ryan. Hello. Yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about? Reference points, right? There's a lot of times in these just now. Okay, cool. So you weren't there. So you didn't go there very long before I didn't notice you. Oh, I had solid blocks here. Oh. Well, that'd make life a little easier. I'll have to fix that later. Anyways. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this big side is 6. 6, which means that'll be 6. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. All right. All is well. All is right with the world. I almost like the panes better, though. What do you think, Ryan? Do we go solid blocks like I did here, or do we go panes like I did over here? Panes would match everything else. Make things a little difficult. I'm going with panes. They look better. Overruled. Sorry. Your opinions are invalid now. Panes, yes. I'm just jumping around from you to another person. Can't you stream us at the same time? Like, bro, I watch so much YouTube. I watch like 8 things at a time. Sometimes. Okay. I was watching 2 weekends ago because I couldn't watch Buck and Rhino last weekend. Because I was not in this part of the state. I was not home. And how do I put this? Why am I? Ooh. Issues. Anyways. I'm not rich. What's that? So what? You have to be rich to watch multiple streams at once. I'm not rich. I'm the definition of poor. I take that back. I am not. My previous I like to redact my previous comment. I am poor, but I'm not that poor. Why do I? Feels like stuff's crawling on me all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it. What do you think of the hat? Comments, questions, concerns? Frickin' itchy. This is why I don't wear hats. Anyways. I still like my other red hat that I normally wear much better. As some of you would refer to as my school sniper hat. Still one of the dumbest things I've ever received. I want back ya like headphones. What? What are you talking about? I have no idea what he's saying. Pink. Oh! I still have them. They get really warm. See, it wasn't a big deal. Plus, they also have, like, one dead side on them that, like, only works at, like, a certain volume. Anyways. No, but that's why I don't wear them anymore. Is they have a dead side, and they're very warm. Is the stream smooth on your end? Because I feel like I'm flying around. It feels jerky and irky. I don't know. Anyways. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because it's not. Maybe it's because these monitors are 60 hertz. It's jerky on your end? What are you responding to? I have no idea what he's responding to. There isn't that big of a delay anymore, so it's hard to say. We could just go to settings. I don't know what the hell that was. Simulation distance. I can't change that for some reason. Why can't I change that? That's weird. Okay. General? Oh, that's not what you want to show. Probably not. Probably not. Video subscriptions, global audio. Video? Brightness. Why is it? Well, it. There we go. Oh, the stream is fine. Okay. Well, it also doesn't help that it had it set max frame rate experimental 60 FPS. Anti-aliasing. That should be off. I don't know why anti-aliasing was even on. What was max frame rate 80 FPS. Okay. Okay. Brightness. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is buttery smooth. Oh my god, that's way better. It's still 53 frickin' chunks, which is absurd. I can literally see this entire world when we're in 53 chunks, even when I'm on like one extreme to the other. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I was just fidgeting around in my settings. God, that is so much smoother. Holy crap. Ryan, you have no idea. It did not feel right. For whatever reason, it had the render distance maxed out. I don't know why. I blame Bedrock for just being a glitchy disaster. And just doesn't save my settings. I'll probably have to go and fix all that in the future. I probably should set it to a higher frame rate than just barely above my monitors, but that is a future dock issue that current dock doesn't want to give crap about. God, that is the one thing about Bedrock. It just runs so much better than Java. Java's just a disaster. Don't get me wrong, I love some of the mechanics of Java that I am doing great. How are you? Don't get me wrong, I do love some of the mechanics of Java. And it will always be, you know, my version of Minecraft. You know, I will always prefer to play it. Or survival, I should say. Creative, I actually like Bedrock more. Because that's why. Bedrock is not better. You only say that is because you've probably only ever played Bedrock. You need to play Java more. Trust me. Java, I can't stand Bedrock. I really can't. it has issues. Like, don't get me wrong, the performance on Bedrock is, but just the glitches that just break the game and I can't play the way I want to play, just, yeah, it has, I don't even know, like, there are just some bugs that's just like, I can't play the game because the bug just destroys the way I want to play the game. Which, maybe that attests to the way I played the game, maybe I don't play it the way you're supposed to, but it is what it is. Iron farms actually work on Java. Bedrock iron farms, they have a tendency to break quite easily. We had 3 viewers there for a moment, and now they're all gone. I guess they don't like me explaining why I like Java so much better. I do love the performance, and I love some of the creative aspects of Bedrock. My favorite creative aspect is this. You just stop when you're flying. You just stop. Java, it's like you're on ice. I shouldn't say it is. You're on ice. So the only reason why I know this, A, from playing, and B, back in the day, the wiki, the Minecraft wiki, the unofficial, the fandom one, where you could just go and, if you need to know something, you'd go there to look it up. And I still go there if I need to know a specific mechanic. What was it saying? I go there to learn a specific mechanic. Bro is roasting Bedrock. Sorry. I always roast Bedrock. Only thing okay, Bedrock does have more salmon sizes. That is nice. And it's much easier to do multiplayer. However, the multiplayer servers suck. I don't understand your servers. Bedrock servers, they don't make any sense. I don't know how to find somebody that I know to play with. Like, on Java, it's easy. You just go to a server, and they're there. Bedrock, you go to the same server, and they're just not there. And you're like, what? Because they're on some other Bedrock server, but I don't know how to... There's some other section of the server or whatever, but, like, I don't know how to get them to the one that I'm on, or I don't know how to get to the one they're on. And so... that makes that difficult. So that's why we never did a Skyblock series on Bedrock. A, because, well, no one I knew could play. No one I know can play for... So it's funny. Everyone I know plays Bedrock. But, except for the water bottle, but we're not exactly on terms anymore. Anyways... Don't get me wrong. Pretty much you're going to see me only playing Bedrock. At least until 1.20 comes out. Once 1.20 comes out, I will probably be back on Java. Because I do want to do a stream where we just start a survival world and we play on... And we play a survival... This is Bedrock. There's a reason I can see so far. I do have a God gaming machine, or at least a few generations old God gaming machine. It can't play Kerbal Space Program 2, which really irritates me. But one day... Actually, so the minimum spec is a 3070. And a 3070 matches a 2080. But I don't know how it relates to a 2080 Ti, which is what I have. So I do have, and then my other issue is my CPU. So I have a 3900X, which, you're thinking, gee, that's a really good CPU. It is a really good CPU. Only trouble is the minimum spec is a 3600X. Sorry, I think it's just the regular 3600. 3600, if I'm not mistaken, had a better single-threaded performance. Or maybe it was a better single-threaded performance for price to performance ratio. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's probably that. I don't know. I'd have to be corrected, more than likely. That's Future Doc's issue, personally. Anyways, what's everybody up to today besides watching me stream? I will wait for a response. I will be doing some book work today, not like accounting, but like working on my book. Yes, I'm writing a book for those of you that didn't know. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be like necessarily writing in the actual book itself. It's planning. Because I've gotten to I just kind of, when I started it, I just sat down and started writing. And it's like, okay, here's kind of like my ideas. Here are my ideas, here are my goals. And I just started going. But now that I'm further along, watching your stream. Fair enough. All right. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen you on here before, commenting. So, welcome. Are you new? I don't... and they're gone. And they're gone. Oh well. Is what it is. I'm new. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Usually the delay on the chat is way worse. Like the last few was horrendous. There's something about switching from Streamlabs to OBS. OBS has like a built-in like delay. I could probably fix that. It's somewhere in these settings, probably. I don't know. I got it to work. That's what matters. And I never was able to get OBS working before, but after using Streamlabs and then Streamlabs just not working anymore because it just doesn't, which is very irritating. I'm here. Really should pick a way of building this floor and stick with it instead of switching back and forth to 8 different ways. Now we have 3 viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. And now we're back down to 1. I love it. Love it. 10 out of 10. Love the way that works. My sarcasm. Actually, I don't know if I can count it as sarcasm because the tone of my voice is representative of the same thing. Actually, it happens at work. Where I'll say something and the guy's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "It was sarcasm." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm like, maybe I should work on my sarcastic tone. Or maybe I just constantly sound sarcastic. Can't hear you but can't chat because I like to clean, but I'm still here. Fair enough. All right, you hear my my random banter. Fair enough. That's a first. Most people are like here to interact with me. No one's ever just been like, yeah, you know what? I'll listen to this guy banter. All right. Here we are. Bantering. Okay, so sarcasm, right? Should I use structure blocks for this, or should I just do all these by hand? Actually, structure blocks, it'd be good to get back into using structure blocks again. Let's do some of this by hand, and then we'll do is a structure block. Structure, fair enough. interesting question here. Do you know how to use a structure block? They're very powerful tools. I use them for almost everything in this world. Not everything, I should say. For a long time, I built everything by hand in this world. Yes, okay. They're amazing. For the longest time, they copy a chunk. They do a bit more than a chunk these days, especially on Bedrock. They go all the way to sky height. No, it's 120. Sorry, it's only 120 vertical. I wish you could put that on its side, because 120 vertical, that's great. If I want to clear out like this entire area, a structure block will let me do that. I could do it with commands, but I'm not very good. But I could do it with a structure block. It'd just take a matter of like probably a few minutes. But is what it is. Alright, structure block it is. If you say it enough times, it no longer sounds real. Okay. Let's place it here. That's fine. Let's do 7. Not 57. Oh, that's the Y. Oh. 16 should be sufficient. 15 should be sufficient. Perfect. This is the one I wanted to do. 7. Not sufficient enough. 8. Okay. 10. You would think I'd actually count my structures and know these statistics, but I don't. Perfect. This one's got to be 7, though. We'll go 9. Nope. What is wrong with me? 13. I'm close. That one was really close. That was a good guess. 14. Perfect. Okay. So here's the real question here, folks. Can I copy this appropriately? Structure name 1. Save. Structure saved. Where are we? Then place. Load. Structure name 1. Enter. I think. Hell yeah, folks. That's how it's done. Now, I live in the United States, my guy. I was going to say the best country in the world, but that's not true. That is, no, that's not true. Not true at all. It used to be. Used to be. We're getting political today, folks. That's for sure. Load. Oh my god. We're gonna be done in like 5 minutes. Just this is amazing. Good old US of A. Good morning, USA. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the American race. Oh boy, it's well to say. Good German. Nice. Holy crap. Dude, it's like middle of the... Wait, no, it's not. What is Germany? How far ahead is Germany? I'm trying to think. I need a Google in my office. I have one in my living room. It's interestingly enough, it's literally on the other side of this wall. Apart from sitting on my couch, this is the next closest I could be to it. Like, I don't think even my balcony gets close enough. No, I think I'm closer here than I would be on my balcony. No, it's really right on the other side of this wall. That, you know what would be really cool? If I didn't live in an apartment, I'd put a hole so I could talk to Google. Actually, what I do want, oh my god, it'd be so cool, is I want to get some clocks, right? I always see these. I want to get like some cheap clocks from we have a store called Menards here. It's like a hardware store. It's kind of like Home Depot or Ace. I don't know what you have there in Germany. Do you have Tesco in Germany? Because I know about Tesco. You live in Ohio. I do not live in Ohio. No. I do not live in Ohio. I do not. I live... Okay, I call it the Great Plains. Some people would include it in the Midwest. Actually, most people include it in the Midwest. I just call it the Great Plains these days because personally, the difference between if we want to say Ohio, okay. Actually, everybody knows where I'm from. I'm from Nebraska. If you don't know what Nebraska is, that is perfectly fine. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not knowing. No, but I'm trying to think. What time is it in Germany? Does Germany span 2 time zones? Time in Germany. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, okay. It's 8:57 p.m. 9 p.m. Rounding up. Fair enough. Okay, so what is that? So it's 3. Oh, 6 hours. What? 6? Doesn't seem right. Is it really only a 6-hour difference? I thought it was more. Huh, fair enough. Anyways, no, but that's something I want to get. I want to get some clocks. Some cheap clocks from Walmart, Amazon. I guess you probably have Amazon in Germany. Get some cheap clocks and set them to different time zones. The U.S. has 4 major time zones. Obviously, you have Hawaii, and I think Alaska has 2 time zones. Pretty sure. Of course you have Amazon. Amazon's everywhere but China. In China, you'd probably just use Alibaba. I don't think that's the correct equivalent, but we're going to go ahead with it. I should probably light these up on the top. I was also going to put stairs. Oh, okay. We'll worry about stairs later. Let's worry about the inside. So, anyways, no, but I do want to get some cheap clocks. Set them to all the time zones. North Korea, the border from Ohio, the brother from Ohio. That's great. Oh man. The Ohio memes were fantastic. They really were. Down in Ohio. Swag like Ohio. Okay, there isn't Amazon in North Korea. You got me there. You got me. Hey, you know what? Unlike most of the Americans you're probably used to experiencing, I actually do know my geography. Don't believe me? If you're looking, whenever the next time you look at the stream, you can't leave you can't leave Ohio, you can't leave North Korea. That is a fact. I don't know if you can see that because, wow, I swear the delay on the stream is getting worse. Maybe not. Anyways, in the background, I don't know if you can actually see that. I have a world map. I got it from my high school. Yeah, I see it. Yes. I also have a globe back that way. Kind of behind this bag. I'm a bit of a geography buff, so I know a thing or two. I'm a big map dude. I'm a big map guy. I was at work today, and one of my coworkers, I was just sitting on Google Maps, and my coworker's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Who are you creeping on?" And I'm like, "Nobody. I'm just at a random place on Google Maps." 32. Well, thank you. If you really, actually, you should go subscribe to the main channel. I've got, subscribe to all of them, actually, please. Because if you want to see regular content, the podcasts are regular. We are so close on the main channel, so close to 600 subscribers, and when that happens, it's a 10-hour live stream. I'm looking forward to it, but also not looking forward to it. I was also gonna eat some saltine crackers at one point, but during this stream. But now that I actually have people that are watching and reliant on my commentary, I don't think I can do that. It'd be a disservice to you. I don't know how to say your name. Rudex? Actually, I know one of my old roommates. He's German. Well, he's not like, from Germany, but he's got his aunt, uncle, or is it grandparents? I think he's got grandparents. Yep, he's got grandparents that are born and raised in Germany. So, actually, I think I'm going to see him Wednesday. Hopefully. Actually, he never responded to the group chat, so I have no idea if we will see him or not. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to start building this center structure. I don't know how to do that. It's making my brain hurt. I'm a guy who supports small YouTubers. That is great. Some small YouTubers actually do make some pretty cool stuff. Although our definition of smaller YouTubers are very different, probably. Your definition is probably people like me. A few hundred subscribers, or not even a few. Okay, the main channel has several hundred, but this one's got, 32. Thank you. Kind of my goal, and well, let's see, I've got a lot of goals at the moment. One of which is completing my novel. Alright, Doc, how do we want to do this? I think we're too close on these sides, but okay, this is also lopsided, I think. But that's to be expected. My main in gaming. On your main in gaming. The main channel, oh man. Okay. There's the next video that's coming out. I do need to finish it this week. The deadline's Friday and I haven't. It's a video. I forgot I even made part of it. And I was going through like stuff on my camera. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I'm like, oh, it's a video I made several months ago and completely forgot about it. The podcast is not great. I wish there's so much more I want to do with the podcast, but I just at last I can't. Oh, that was loud. Okay, so all right, now we got to start counting things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Where did I start that? Yep, started in the right spot. Perfect. Skirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so that tells me that this is one more further than that one. Is that what we want? I think we're going to stick with this. I think this is a good size. Then as for these, let's pull it back a little bit further. Yeah, I like that one a lot better. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, Jesus. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. No way that's the same. Is that really the same? Oh my, okay. I am terrible at PvP. No, I'm absolutely garbage. I'm not even I'm not even a builder. I'm not even good at building. I just you know what? I am not even that good. You know what? If you want to know what I'm good at in Minecraft, it's a little bit of everything except redstone. I can't do redstone. And I'm okay with a bow on Minecraft. I wouldn't say I'm, the best bow player in the world. Thank you for thinking that these are great buildings, but personally, I see what people build. I didn't build this part over here. I didn't build this. I can't even build a house. Well, you know what? If you do a lot of survival, you don't need to build a house. All right, if you're good, I will say I'm pretty decent at survival Minecraft. I'm just unlucky. Survival Minecraft, I'm pretty decent at. I've definitely played more creative at this point, I think. You're a PvP guy? Yeah. My old friend from high school, he was a PvP guy. He loved PvP. And he was good at it, too. Although, he never liked playing it on he played on servers, but he doesn't play pay to win anymore, and so he doesn't enjoy it as much as he used to. Although he doesn't enjoy a lot of things, but that's too deep for a live stream. Too deep. Anyways, no, but personally, I'm flattered you think I'm a great builder, and I try my best. But I see the stuff that gets built on like Hermitcraft or whatever, and I think to myself, gee, how can I be like them? How can I make this gray monstrosity of a building look better? Clearly, I'm not trying. I'm not. It's still gray and ugly. But that's the way it is. Anyways. Is a peep. The best what you do is a dick. Fair enough. But like I said, I didn't build any of this. My cousin Kyle built this. I built everything else. Except for that blue building right there in the crosshairs. I will say, I do like a lot of these buildings. I do think they look really good. To a point. And yeah, I guess I'm... Maybe I'd say, I guess, I'm probably above average then when it comes to building. Slightly above average. But don't even get me started on redstone. I can't do redstone. Nope. I'd like to be able to use redstone because in the survival world, I need redstone for things. And especially for builds and stuff. And I just don't get it. I don't. I've tried. I watched like a tutorial or whatever on how to use redstone and how to, get good with it or whatever. And I'm just like, this is all a foreign language to me. Which is funny because I have... okay. It's not a funny on the pun of foreign language. It's a pun... Not pun. It's funny because I've self-taught myself how to build so computers have something called adders, simple adders, right? So their entire purpose, if you know anything about computer engineering, their entire purpose is to add numbers. And they do this in binary. And so I taught myself how to build one. I couldn't, not in Minecraft. There's a game called Survivalcraft where you actually have actual computer components. So like you have an AND gate, a NOR gate, an XOR gate, which you can build an XOR gate out of AND gates, NOR gates, so on and so forth. I can't think of all the gates at the moment. There's an AND, NOR. There's another one. There's another basic gate. What? Is like these cringe videos, noob versus pro versus hacker. We build a PP. What the heck? Hacker showing his PP. What in God's name? What are people? What is the community doing these days? Like, what is going on? I'm not joking. I wouldn't be surprised. The world is a terrible. I shouldn't say terrible. It's getting better. That's the deceptive part. People seem to think the world's getting worse. It's not. I saw a short. Oh, of course it was a short. Of course. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because, like, Ryan up there, I reported the video. Very good. Very good. Because, like, Ryan up there, he's, like, 13, coming on 14. I have a guy on here, Hunter. He's 15, actually. Going on 16, I think. So it's a very young audience. But you seem to be much more mature than 10. No way. No way. No way, no how. Seems that way. Holy crap. I'm beginning to understand. All right. Am I old enough? No. Sir, I'm almost old enough to be your father. I'm 22, going to be 23. Meaning that I guess I could have a son at 12. Be very rough, but theoretically it is possible. Theoretically. Well, tell me about Germany. It's a country. You're old enough to be a dad who get the milk. Oh no, God damn it! What is with you and the? You know me and the memes. God damn, I freaking love. Didn't get the milk memes. Oh man, that is true. I would be old enough to go and never come back with the milk. There was oh my god, there was this video. It was a reel, and this guy was interviewing this volleyball player, and yeah, she was of darker skinned, right? She was a light skin, I would say, but definitely, I'm white. She was, anyways. And he asked her, what is something that's weird? What do you do something that's really weird about you? And she straight up says, I dip my Oreos in milk. Do you have Oreos? I'm sure you have Oreos in Germany. And then the video cuts. And you hear a kid, probably no older than you, probably younger, says, that's because he never... Yes, Oreos are the best. They certainly are. And this kid says, and I quote, it's because her dad never came back with the milk. And I laughed so hard. I shouldn't have. But I did. This thing's like several years old now. The kid's older than you probably now. That's the proper response there. That is the proper response. You know what? You know who's old enough to be your father? My cousin. He's 25. So, yeah, he's old enough. You're in my way, cow. You get my way again, you're going to see Daisy. You're not going to want to see Daisy. No, but 3 dots. That is the proper 10-year-old cleaning. I'm kind of... So the cousin I'm talking about is my cousin Phil. My cousin Kyle plays Minecraft, although he's still in college, and so he does not have time, period, to play like online with me or whatever. My cousin Phil, the 25-year-old, he just, I don't know. We played Minecraft for a while, teaching my cousin how to play Minecraft. That old series on this channel. Yeah, that was his. He'd played Minecraft back in the day on an old iPod, but he hasn't really done it since. And so I had to teach him basically how to play it. And it went interestingly. That was a Bedrock series. Bedrock Survival. Smooth quartz or quartz blocks for the floors? I'm thinking quartz block. Smooth quartz. Why do we... First, you don't have a life because you're streaming Minecraft and doing 10-hour streams. Just joking. I'm not roasting you. I don't have a life. No, I don't. Well, no, my issue is, so I have friends from college, right? And one of them moved back to his home state of Minnesota, and so I never see him. One of my old roommates, he moved up to North Dakota. I visit him in a vlog. Just like me. So anyways, the one friend, he moved up to North Dakota to finish schooling. He's in grad school. I didn't go to grad school. I probably am smart enough to do grad school. I'm just not ambitious enough to do grad school. So he went up to grad school. My other two roommates, they're working on finishing. So the one, he's technically in vet school. And next year, if I'm not mistaken, he is moving to Iowa to finish it up. God bless his soul for moving to Iowa. He's moving to Iowa, so I won't have him around anymore. And then the other roommate, he's in the same boat, so he's still in school. He won't move to Iowa for another 2 years, I don't think. And so those are my big friends. They're all moving away. And it will just be me. But I never hang out with them because, again, they're in school still. And so I work a 9-to-5 job. So, you know, I come home from work. They would be studying. I would be like, you guys want to watch a movie or something? And they'd be like, no. Or I'd be streaming on a Saturday or like I'd stream like on a Saturday night. Oh, this is sad. It is sad. It's very sad. But they'll come back, I hope. They'll come back. The one that moved to Minnesota, I don't think he's coming back, at least not for a long time, if he does decide to come back. Which is why I'd rather become a YouTuber or an author, really. Because then I could live on the road, and I could go see them whenever I want. I can make friends wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want. Other issues, I don't go out. I don't be happy having friends. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you not have friends? Oh, God. You're a 10-year-old. Making friends is like getting freaking chicken pox. Actually, getting chicken pox is actually... In Germany, I would assume it's kind of difficult. Because they probably force you to get vaccinated, unlike in the U.S. where they're just like, do what you want. It's like getting a cold. You just go stand next to a kid long enough and boom, they're your friend. No, you don't have friends. It's sad. I gotta say, for someone whose their second language is probably English, and you're only 10 years old, you honestly, I mean, a lot of these are one-word responses, but you do have better grammar than some of the 10-year-old than like Ryan, who's 2 years older, who's like several years older than you. I shouldn't diss my viewers, but they're not here to defend themselves, so I can kind of do what I want. So, that's my life. Anyways. See, as they're all studying animals, here's the other big issue, right? My friends, right? They're all becoming... So the one that's in grad school, he's studying a disease that's affecting deer. So he's doing stuff with wildlife, animals, so on and so forth. The other ones, they're becoming vets. Then there's me. You want to know what I studied in college? Well, I didn't study, actually. What I majored in? I never studied. Don't take advice from me on life, okay? I've made some stupid mistakes. There's a reason why I didn't go to grad school. Studying, having no life? I didn't study. Hell no. I just didn't have a life. Well, okay. I tell you what. I did take way more classes than most people because I didn't study. Because I didn't study, I was able to take more classes. But then I was doing homework sometimes more often. A lot of my homework was relatively easy, some of it, and so, or I just had somebody else do it for me. Because again, I'm smart, but I had no ambition. It's not like I couldn't have done it. I could probably easily have done some of it. But I couldn't be bothered. Anyways, I studied agricultural economics. You probably don't even know what that is. I'm sure you know what economics is, but like agriculture economics? You can probably piece the two things together, but you're just like, how does that work? It's economics, but for farmers. And it's way easier than regular economics. Because regular economics, you can get like a math minor. Because of how much math they make you do. Anyways, I really liked it. Yeah, economics was, it's my bread and butter. Now I work at a bank. I'm wearing a Bass Pro Shop hat. Don't ask me why. It's a long story. Everybody asked to join. Not in this world. If I have Microsoft, of course I have Microsoft. This is Bedrock. This world is, unfortunately I don't let people join this world, and I don't let people join on regular streams. No, you're good. You're good. Trust me. Everyone, you know, I wasn't, as a 10-year-old, I'm not shocked you asked. Don't take that as an offense. Gosh darn it. Because Ryan asked to join all the time. Hunter asked to join all the time. And it's perfectly natural to, you know, I was once your age, and I would have asked the same question. So, I get it. I understand. I may be a whole decade and a quarter older than you. Yes, decade and a quarter older than you, but I understand. I get the vibe. I absolutely do. You know, you want to be... Because that's the thing about content, right? That's pretty much the future of content on YouTube or TikTok is interactive content, which is why people stream. That's why I enjoy streaming, because I love talking to you guys. Okay. I'm going to keep talking about things. Can I place these in the right spot? Maybe I should focus more on this instead of the chat. Anyways, interactive content. I think they've tried it with movies, but it just doesn't work, right? And that's why everybody loves video games. They love to be able to interact with the content. There's like several layers of consuming information, right? You have a picture. You'll look at it. Oh, no, sorry. So you have a picture, or radio. Pictures came first because it's easier to do that than sound. Actually. Well, yeah. You have different levels of it. Where they're one-dimensional. Right? So you have... Why is this empty here? What did I missed things, apparently. Anyways. So content has, like, these dimensions to it. You had pictures you can look at, examine. You have things like radio, where it's another dimension. Now you have... It's sound. You can't see anything. But it's more... But it's not static, right? A picture is static. Then you had... Then movies came along. What? Oh, I see. What if that's a glitch? That's a Bedrock thing. Oh my god. I was trying to figure out why I kept placing the block down, but it kept putting it somewhere else. I couldn't figure out why it was doing it. Oh, it's a Bedrock thing. Here I am shitting on Bedrock again. But it's true. This is probably why they don't have it on Java. So on Bedrock, nobody's listening. Anyways, I can do what I want. On Bedrock, I can place a block here. I can place a block out in front of me. There's nothing there. I can place a block. I can do that all day. But what that causes an issue... Once in a... Maybe I was just... No, I swear. My cursor was here, and it was placing the block there. I'm slowly going insane. That's what you've missed. I'm trying to figure out... I think I ran into a glitch where once in a while where I'm looking at the edge of a block. Because Bedrock lets you place blocks like this. Hold on. I'll get it to work. Doesn't want to work at the moment. Okay, there we go. See, you can place there without the... You can do it midair. You can place blocks midair, kind of like that. Which is something you can't do on Java. And I think... Okay, it's fair. I'm sure you did know. You're very knowledgeable. So, anyways. What was causing an issue, I think, when I was building those... Bedrock was built different. It was built different. And so, when I was looking at this block, it was thinking I wanted to place there when I actually wanted to place there. But it didn't do it consistently. It was random. Now, it's very possible that I was just mistaken and my cursor was here when it should have been here, and I just didn't think of that. But it kept happening, and I think there was a small little glitch, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I am excited, though. Bedrock is getting an editor mode. And I can't wait to use that, especially for this world. Because I build a lot of repetitive things, and I want to be able to copy and paste very large structures. Like my building I have at the center of this world. That building. I want to be able to copy and paste it for a thing in the future. You know, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. That wouldn't surprise me at all. There's a lot of stuff screwing me over on Bedrock. Although, I had a terrain glitch. I'm playing on Switch. Oh, I used to play on the Switch. That's so interesting way of progression of playing Minecraft in my life. So I started on Java. This was before Bedrock was even a thing. It was so actually okay. Here, how do I? The first time I played Minecraft was Minecraft. It was either regular Pocket Edition Minecraft or it was Minecraft Lite. It was one of those. Actually, no. Wait. Maybe. I'm digging deep in my brain and I can't remember at the moment. Demo? Yeah, Minecraft Lite. That was okay. Maybe it was called Demo in Germany. Yeah, Minecraft Demo. What a game. You only play on a world for like 20 minutes and it'd lock you out. It was locked in creative permanently. Well, anyways, so it was 100 minutes, really? I don't remember it. You're asking me to remember something that was when I was in 7th or 8th grade. Let me put this for reference here. That was probably the year you were born. We're talking about the last time I played that game was probably before or right around the same year you were born. So my hat's off to you for even knowing the game. In German, we were in adventure mode, so no build, no attacking, no. Ew! What? What the heck? That's terrible. Adventure mode is a cool game mode, though. And actually, I kind of want to. So the whole point of this world, at some point, probably never. It's probably like it's like a piece of art, right? It's always in progress, but never finished. Like a piece of art, you could say it's finished, but in reality, it never is. This is really deep to be talking to a 10-year-old about. But you're a German. I expect you to be more worldly than the American 10-year-olds that I talk to on here. So that sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. I really should watch what I say. Anyways. Then the other 10-year-olds that show. Anyways. So the American 10-year-olds on here, they are, to be honest, not very intelligent. But you seem much more intelligent than them. Anyways, that's why I don't believe you that you're 10 years old. But anyways, moving on from there. Art, this world's like a piece of art, right? At some point, I could say it's finished, but in reality, art's never finished. And I kind of want to play this world in adventure mode at some point. But, who knows? Who knows? That's a long ways from now. Very long ways from now. I don't know if that's true, but do you think you kill a person with a gun just walks in your house without permission? So in my state, no. Actually, so in my state, they have to threaten you. It's kind of I was under the impression, so in my state, so the United States, each state has its own laws. Kind of like it's like the European Union, in which each country has its own laws, but they all kind of have a overarching governing system. I'm going to teach you how the U.S. government works here, kid. It's a complicated mess. So in Florida, they have a law called Stand Your Ground law, where if somebody gets within a certain foot of you, yeah, you can just straight up shoot them. That's an oversimplification of that law, But in all reality, yeah, you can do that. In some states, yeah, somebody breaks into your house, you can kill them. Hold on. Should I make myself look more American? I mean, obviously, I'm wearing a trucker cap that has Bass Pro Shop on it, and so that's pretty American already, but I can look more American if I want. Anyways, in my state, though, we don't have a stand your ground law. You can shoot somebody if they break in. Like how? What do you mean, like how? Oh, let me go grab. Yes. Does this look more American? Does this make me look more American? I feel more American. Yes, that's same. Yep, yep. Anyways, I could sound more American too. Actually, so I'm in the Great Plains. I'm in Nebraska. So my accent, quote unquote, is actually the most neutral you can get in the United States. They it's still not like it's still not neutral. So like West Coast is less neutral than us, and the Midwest. Oh, okay. Minnesota is nowhere near neutral. South is nowhere near neutral, and East Coast is nowhere near neutral. So in the Midwest, Great Plains, where I'm from, our accent is about as neutral as it gets. If you want to know what pure American English sounds like, this is it. However, it's not perfect. The difference is we slur our R's, and I'm actually really bad about it. But my R, so we really accentuate our R's and our vowels. I'm very bad about both. Yeehaw! No, that is the South. So when people think of an American, interestingly enough, and they think of an American accent, they do think probably of the South or what you would see on TV. And what you see on TV is they actually, if I'm not what I've been told is actors and actresses, the ones that have been grown up in California, they're actually taught to talk like us here in the Midwest. I always thought they sound like us, but also some people say they don't sound like us. I have no idea. I always thought actors and actresses sounded more neutral than myself, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, but the y'all thing, it's it's something else. I tell you what, something else. Damn hats that make my head so damn itchy. I can make myself sound more American though. You gotta think about it for a minute. Or anyways, we're my southern accent's gonna be terrible. Howdy, y'all. Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another. See, I can't even do it. I can't even do a southern accent. It's very difficult. I'm close, like just with my normal dialect, but I have to go dumber. Thing is, I also just don't know all the southern isms. You know, yeah, it was hotter than a June bug on a frying pan. Something stupid like that. You gotta say, if you want to sound American, you gotta say dumb crap like that. But when people think of what an American sounds like, they think of a Southern person. However, most people's accents, when they imitate an American, they're closer to my own accent than they ever are to a Southern accent. Because again, Southern accent is easy to imitate, but also much more difficult than just doing mine. At least in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. This is a lot of information to dump on a 10-year-old, so sorry. Told you I'm good at geography, and I know a lot more about the world than most Americans. But shooting people, yeah, that. Oh my God! What a segue to that! Holy crap! Jesus. So yeah, back to shooting people. It's rough. It's really rough. What you see on the news is it's a bit excessive compared to what you actually see in the real world. But no, I live in a relatively safe place, but just today at work, I was like, I really wish. Dude, I'm the only one who types that hard, man. What are you talking about? I'm confused. Oh, hello. I keep hitting E instead of W. I'm mute at the moment. Anyways, what was I talking about? I'm talking to no one is here. I'm the only man. You are the only person here. That is true. There's no one else here. No, but I was at work today. And a situation happened where, honestly, I would have felt safer having a gun. I can't have a gun at work because of the nature of my business. I simply can't. Nature of my business. The nature, I work at a bank. You can't have a gun. Can't you have a knife? Like, I want a box opener, but we're not even allowed to have those, which is, and it's like my previous, there it is, you saw that, right? We all saw that. Watch the instant replay. It's going to pop up. Oh, the delay is getting worse. Interesting. I saw. Need to clip. What in God's name? Look at that. What? What a glitch. So I'm not insane. Huh. Never seen that before. Welcome to Bedrock, folks. Where crap just breaks randomly. I mean, if that's supposed to be, if that's, that could be a useful feature, I think. But in this situation, it doesn't help me. Can't send clip. That's fine. You don't have the permissions, I don't think. You're just a regular chat. We have a Discord. I don't use I do use the Discord sometimes. I was supposed to send a message. I should have sent a message for the stream today. That probably would have gotten people to join a lot faster than they did. But, is what it is. Please just work. Anyways, no, I was at work today, and I would have felt safer with a gun. And there's a lot of situations where it's just like I would feel safer with a gun, and I live in a very safe town. And so it's sad to say that I would feel safer walking around with a gun in America. I wish that wasn't the case, but it's true. And people say we need to ban guns outright. See, this is where my I'm very liberal, but this is where I break from my normal liberalism. From most liberals, I want guns. I like guns. I mean, I've only shot a gun like a handful of times in my entire life. It was one day. It was Christmas, and we were shooting guns. Yep. Man, there's an American statement. It was Christmas, and we were shooting guns. It was a nice day. It's nice. Christmas here is kind of hit or miss. Usually, it's supposed to be cold, but thanks to global warming, It it's warm. Candies. I don't know who Candies is. No. Oh no. Oh no. You did. Oh no. Oh no. Did you just meme me? Because you're about to say Candy's nuts fit in your mouth or something. Well, something stupid like that. I read right into it. I'm an idiot. I read right into that. Next. Yep, there it is. Hey, but most people would have just read that and been like, I don't know who that is. And then you would have been like, Candy's nuts fit in your mouth or something. And he'd been like, oh, I'm an idiot. No, but at least I sniffed it out. I was like, I read it and I'm like, wait a minute here. Something's not right. I definitely probably should get glasses because I used to be able to read the chat much easier than I can now. This time, no joke. No, I don't know who that is. I'm not saying that because it's really, it reads just like a joke. It really does. So I guess my question is, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So I got a question. So how do you, as a 10-year-old, know in Germany, know such good English? Are you translating from German? Like, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if they teach you English as well as German, but you're very good at it for a 10-year-old. Especially if this is like your second language. That's why I don't believe you're 10. I really don't. Probably an FBI agent. I believe that. I'm a freak who likes English. You know you know what you should really learn? Mandarin. That's the future, my guy. I'm 10, no joke. I'm not saying it's a joke. I just don't believe it. Freak that likes English. I don't know how. English is such a stupid language to learn. That's coming from a native speaker. It's horrendous. There's that glitch again. I was born different. My God. You're funnier than the other 10-year-olds too. You're good with memes. I know. But see, your memes are annoying. I bring people to laugh. See, there it is. See, that's definitely you're translating in your head, and that's not. I see there, and it doesn't work quite right. But fair enough. I'll give it a pass. It makes sense. If my memes are annoying, just say it. I can stop. Honestly, they're not. You know, the other 10-year-olds, yeah, they say some pretty annoying stuff, and it gets on my nerves really fast. You, however, have not gotten on my nerves, so kudos to you. Okay, another half hour left on the stream, so there's that. And then I gotta get back. And then I'm going to probably go watch YouTube on the TV because I don't know if I want to sit I don't know if I want to sit here for another few hours while my dinner finishes cooking. While my dinner finishes. And I don't know what I'm saying. Ugh. I need to touch grass. I was outside today. Look, I was the forecast for today. Literally, when I finish this, bastard. Well, see, I wanted to go stargazing today because that's something you can do in Nebraska where there aren't that many people and it's nice and dark. However, it's supposed to be cloudy. It's currently still clear, although I can see clouds on the horizon. I have a big window in front of me. It makes for great lighting for the webcam. But it also means that when it's dark, and I have to, when I'm working in like a dark thing on here, it's really hard to see. It's really, and you get really bad eye strain. Although this hat, I think my head's getting bigger because this hat doesn't fit like it. Like, it used to fit way better when I first bought it. Luckily, it was a garage sale item, so it doesn't really matter. We have dark. I mean, it is dark? Well, no, hold on. Your definition of dark and my definition of dark are probably very different things. Let me pull up a... We have 10 p.m. That's not what I meant. Let me Google dark sky. Dark sky map. Light pollution. Bro, I'm looking at Germany, and unless you go to the mountains, you don't have any dark patches. It's all bad. But if I go to Nebraska, we got all kinds of dark skies. Which it is what it is. I mean, honestly, my parents is probably darker than most of Germany. No, most of Germany is the same darkness as my parents. However, I go any further and go to an even darker sky, it will be darker than most of Germany. Which is unfortunate, you know. Light pollution has really screwed things up. And you just don't get to see the skies like I can. I was a farmer, born an astronomer. I was born a farmer. I was an astronomer, born as a farmer. It doesn't work. I don't even farm. I do this. No life. Playing video games. Oh well. Okay, is this enough floors? Yes, thank God. Okay. I'm thinking. What else do you want to know about America? Did you have a group chat in school? What do you mean? Like, we had, like, kind of? Yeah, we had a group chat. We had a kid. in the group chat who had a very crappy. So this will date me here. So when I was in high school, broadband. Right now, there's a group chat who's spamming thing. That sounds terrible. You can tell them to shut the hell up. Wait a minute. Is this just regular stone bricks? Okay. I know. W. Anyways, so when I was in high school, I had one group chat in high school. And we had one of the friends in there who had a cheaper cell phone plan than they a cheaper service provider than us. Ryan's back. Hello, the American 12-year-old. Anyways, my friend had a cell phone plan called Sprint, and for reference, Sprint sucks. Right? It just I'll be right back. Okay. Well, anyways, so the friend had Sprint. The rest of us had Verizon. And we all lived in an area where if you don't have Verizon or like AT&T, preferably Verizon. Yeah, 13 almost 14. I was right. If you don't have either one of those cell phone carriers, you in our area anyways, you just didn't have cell phone service. Until you got into the city. Once you got into the city, then you could have cell phone service. But living out where we lived, you just didn't. Is 8 sufficient? No, I want to do 6. Not 6. 12. 8. Yeah. No, 8 was not sufficient. 9 is perfect. And actually, I want to pick this up 1 block. Oh, 1 block, genius. Not 2. Now 8 is sufficient. Perfect. So now we make this like 15. Okay. Let's ramp that up to like 18. Okay, a bit more. 21. A bit more than that. Oh boy, we're going to start 25. It's 1 block too many, so 24. Sorry, chat. Ignoring you. I'm currently working. So 24. 24 going the other way. Gets me not quite. That's fine. We can go 26. 30. 31. Perfect. Excellent. God, structure blocks are the greatest thing to ever exist. Okay. And holy crap, it's working. Yay. Let's make this 16. Save. Load 1. Save. We'll go 1 more set. Don't want to double it. That'd be really excessive. Perfect. Boys, she's looking good. Damn. Like, damn, that's where it's at. So anyways, there's no one listening. That's okay. I was kind of focusing on the structure blocks there for a little bit. We gonna finish this build today? No, I still gotta do all the damn stairs. So no, we will not finish this today. We will be... There's only 15 minutes, so we're going to get close to finishing it. I'd say there's probably another... I'd say hour to 45 minutes worth of work left on this. After I finish today. At the 2-hour mark. We're at hour 45. So we're getting close. This is a very interesting build. I don't know. It's gray. Oh, hello. Whoa, the villagers did make it up here. No way. Oh, that's cool. They're pissed. Because they don't know how to get back down. Because their tracking doesn't know how to work up here. Oh, but that's wild. I didn't think they'd be able to do it. That's really cool. Huh. Yeah. Well, yeah, look at me. I'm on the outside, bitch. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I have ADD. Anyways. Let's continue to build, continue to build, continue to build. Let's continue to build today. Oh. And there was a viewer, and then they disappeared because I was singing, so... And screaming at villagers. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Damn, 23 views. That's not great, but not terrible. This is on the shorter side of buildings, honestly. It's actually probably average. I'd say if we were to take an average of all these buildings, I'd say this is probably it. Maybe a little shorter than this. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, I'd love to calculate an average. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. I don't know if I could do... Oh. God, I'd love to calculate heights. Man, and do an average height of all the buildings in this part of the world. Oh, Jesus. Although Kyle's builds aren't done, so I can't, well, okay. His tree, he's building a tree, and it's not done. So I can't take its height into consideration. I could do his church and like all the other little buildings. But I cannot take the tree into consideration. So this will actually bring the average down quite a bit. Jesus Christ, you're screaming. I can hear you all the way in here, people. There's people out in the hallway screaming like, Jesus Christ. Shut the hell up. Oh, man. Alright, 12 minutes left. I think the delay is getting longer. Which is, I don't know. I've said this so many times now. It's becoming repetitive. I need to stop saying it. I'm back. Welcome back. There are 12 minutes left of the stream. 11 minutes, give or take, depending when you hear me say this. So. Damn. You know, something I want for the Minecraft... For a Minecraft update, I want them to update the sky. I want to be able to like take... I want there to be planets that move. That I can look at with the, spyglass. True. Spyglass. Yes, thank you. I think the spyglass also just needs some work done to it. I mean, I don't mind it. I actually think it does just a fine job. But I know there's some YouTubers that are like, I'm not a fan of the Spyglass, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion. That's perfectly reasonable. Whether that opinion's right or wrong, that's not for me to decide. It's actually not for anybody to decide because it's an opinion. But you get the vibe. Inclusivity. It's also something I don't have in common with my conservative brethren here in my state. I guess it's something I have in common with Democrats, but... Most useless item? Well, see, that's a very interesting question. Because... Copper. See, copper has more uses than I'd say other items. Like lapis is useful for dye and enchanting. Otherwise, you're not going to use lapis. Copper, you can build with it. You can put it into a spyglass. You do need it now for the brush item for 1.20. You need it for lightning rods. I just named more uses for copper than there are for lapis lazuli. So, lawyered. Don't get me wrong, it being in the enchantment system is a very big use and probably trumps most of the uses copper has, other than maybe like a lightning rod. But I'm a big fan of copper. I shouldn't say it's a big fan. I'm a reasonable good fan. I'm trying to think of a useless item. God. Trying to think of like new items they've added, because I feel like they've added kind of more useless items here in recent updates. That is true. You cannot get the Steve head in... Actually, yes, you can. I think... I want to say player heads are actually... I think you can get them in survival. Just like you can with other mob heads. I think you can get them with... I think you can get them with the charged creeper. Fun fact is you can actually spawn it. No, you can't. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I don't experiment with them enough, so I wouldn't know. Huh. First, no second hardcore. What do you mean? Are you saying that it doesn't count because even if you could do it, you couldn't do hardcore? What about hardcore mode? Hardcore mode is not useless. A lot of people play hardcore. You don't have it on Bedrock, but that's probably a good thing because I feel like the Bedrock player base is much younger. It is younger, I should say, than the Java player base. And so you have an item like, you have a game mechanic like that where your world gets deleted. You're going to have some very angry parents when their kid goes crying to them like, a creeper blew me up, I lost my Minecraft world. Like, that's going to cause issues. You can't have that. Sorry if you take offense to that. But it's true. I mean, if you can get Steve Head, though. Charged Creeper. That's what I'm saying. I think you can get it through a Charged Creeper, but I'm not sure. I'm not fluent enough. I want to speak to the manager. Exactly. Freaking Karen memes. God. You know what's interesting about the Karen memes? I was saying Karen before that was ever a thing, because the calling somebody like that a Karen is from an old, like, from what I was told, it's from there's an old comedian, or maybe it was a late night show host. I think he had a bit where he talked about his ex-wife. That's not where I got it. I got it from like a Reddit post that I saw on Instagram. That's where I got it from. Can I don't think you can. That's 4 blocks. Oh, you can. I didn't realize that. Oh, no, you can't. No, you cannot. What? Am I actually landing that? I didn't think you could jump 4 blocks. Can you actually? No, you cannot. Okay, interesting. You're hitting. I was hitting this block, and it was allowing me to jump all the way across. Yeah, I was hitting this block, and it was allowing me to jump further than you would think. Nope. You actually almost got me with that one. You got me really close. I was like, what the hell? Also, this is Germany. I don't believe you got beat up by anybody. No one actually beats people up anymore. Well, actually, take that back. I was just shown a video of people fighting on a bus, but that was... Well, it's been... I just proved it. You can't do it, so... Tough is an understatement. More like impossible. Okay, so how do we want to get to the next floor from here? That is the main question. I don't know how I want to do that. Was I gonna... I think I wanted to do... maybe with like a jump boost potion or like a speed boost. I couldn't do it. Wow, that delay is terrible. It gets worse. How does it get worse? Doesn't make any sense. Pixar, it didn't happen. There's a meme that you don't know the reference about. It's an old meme. Oh, right. Anyways. Well, try it. I did try it. You watched me do it on the stream. Why is this jank like this? I'm not going to worry about it. You watched me do it. This is a 4-block gap. You can't make it. Don't get me wrong, but you're just bad. What? How? You physically can't. Is this not proof enough? God, that delay is horrendous. Wait, did I just do it? I think I just did it. I think I just need a bigger run-up. Nope. Still not. I still don't see it possible. See? That doesn't... Even with a run-up, it's not... I don't think it's possible. Okay, that was close. Okay, nope, that one's... I think if you time it... I think if I time my jumps right... I think I'm going... You're going to make me go insane. But anyways, this is the end of the video. I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New streams whenever I feel like it. Go check out the vlog. We went to see some birds, but other crap happened that was more entertaining. Go check out the podcast. They're every single Friday. New regular channel video goes up Friday. I make no promises of it being entertaining. I am off. Going to be off right now. And good night. Wow. This could be a thumbnail shot, maybe. Possibly. Probably not. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Good night. Stop streaming. Yes.